On this edition of Shelby This Week, a closure affecting your travel plans in the next few days. A Red Wings player is making something that you can soon enjoy right at home, and Utica celebrates big. How the community is planning a huge party for a huge milestone. These stories and much more coming up right now. A major intersection in our community will be closed until June 27th. Shaner at Hall Road will be under construction. This will be the first of two closures scheduled at the intersection. This project is part of a $60 million roadwork initiative that will improve various roadways in 5 communities in Macomb County. Construction crews plan to use a new way of repairing the road in hopes to cut down on future projects. Crews will work through both westbound and eastbound lanes of Hall Road. All businesses will remain open. It is important for motorists to note that cutting through business is illegal, and law enforcement officials will be patrolling the area. The road is scheduled to reopen Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock, just in time for the 4th of July holiday. We have an update on a story you may have seen last week. Portions of the Roma Valley apartments were evacuated because of a 38-year-old man barricading himself inside his parents' apartment. Police say not only did he have butcher knives, but he also has a history of mental illness. The Shelby Township Police Department decided to evacuate portions of the apartment just in case.
Really, this is a mental health issue. This young man needs some assistance, not necessarily from the legal system, but really from a mental health. It speaks volumes to what law enforcement is dealing with across the country. This incident is still under investigation, but it doesn't look as if we are going to seek any criminal charges at this time.
Ultimately, any charges will be up to the Macomb County prosecutor. A familiar name was back in court Monday morning. Kim Mathers, who is known in the spotlight as Eminem's ex-wife, was back in court to hear how the judge will proceed in her case.
Certainly, it's way too early in terms of changing the probation. We'll continue the probation, including reporting probation.
Back in March, the judge ordered her to continue her probation and morning drug testing. This all started back in 2015 when Mathers rolled her Cadillac Escalade after she intentionally drove into a pole. Later, she admitted that she had been drinking and took medication before getting behind the wheel. During Monday's court appearance, the judge ruled that Mathers is to continue her probation along with random drug testing. Judge Shepard said that he appreciated how well she has done these last 90 days. Before this, Mathers had failed 6 drug tests, but her attorney says the laboratories are at fault and the quality of the tests are hard to trust. After the court appearance, Mathers says she is hoping to be done soon, and she continues to go to therapy, and it is a slow process towards her recovery. Macomb County Clerk Karen Spranger is making news again. This time, she is accused of illegally recording a former candidate. Diane Zontini, who ran for Clinton Township trustee, filed a federal lawsuit against Spranger and her former deputy, Aaron Stahl. Zontini claims she was recorded during a private conversation she was having with an election employee at the county courthouse. This is not the first time Spranger has brought controversy to her role. She has been accused by employees of delaying court filings. To honor those United States servicemen who served in the Korean War, Shelby Township welcomed the president of the Korean community of Metro Detroit. Dr. Chin Wai Cha visited the Veterans Memorial in the township to pay his respects to those who lost their life in the line of battle. The event was put together by Phil Randazzo, who serves as the township's veteran event coordinator. Shelby Township's supervisor Rick Stathakis was on hand to welcome Dr. Cha and his wife. Macomb County will soon be home to Cabela's. The store is scheduled to open on August 3rd with a ribbon cutting and fun activities throughout the week, including giveaways. The store will be located just off I-94 near Hall Road. Inside, you will find a wildlife display along with all of your outdoor essentials. Shoppers will have the chance to check out the indoor archery range along with a firearm tech room. At Cabela's, employees will offer educational classes geared towards providing customers with tips and ways of navigating in the outdoors. The opening will mark the 4th Cabela's store in the state of Michigan. It's a big year for our neighboring community. Utica celebrates their bicentennial. For 200 years, the booming community has brought memories to those who have lived there or even visited. To kick off their big year, the city is throwing a big party and everyone in the community is invited to attend.
We're doing our bicentennial this year. It's our 200th anniversary, and celebrating our history from 1817 into 2017. We're celebrating with a very large festival, which is our Riverwalk celebration.
We are going to be closing our streets. The carnival, T.J. Schmidt Carnival, one of the best carnivals in the state of Michigan, is going to be throughout our municipal campus and in our streets. We've got vendors, artists and vendors and crafters that are coming from all over the state of Michigan.
Friday for the Bicentennial Riverwalk Festival, we're planning on having the Swan Brothers of the DDA as the main sponsor. We also have other sponsors involved with us. Saturday, we're going to have concerts downtown. We're also going to have vendors up and down the streets. That's also going to be on Friday. And then, of course, Saturday night's going to be the fireworks.
Everybody always wants to know how they're going to get around town. Our roads are going to be closed starting on Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. We're going to be closed from Auburn Road up to Van Dyke and Cass up to Summers. And how we're going to get around town is with SMART. SMART transportation buses will be shuttling from Utica High School, Wiley Junior High, St. Lawrence, and MNP. We have information on our website, which is utica-events.com.
It's going to be a big event, the biggest so far.
Don't forget to check out the Riverwalk Festival this weekend, and you can find all the information on our Facebook page.
Good driver up there.
If you happen to drive by the library parking lot this past weekend, you may have noticed a large assortment of trucks.
The Shelby Township Library welcomed kids of all ages for their Touch a Truck program. On hand were vehicles for emergencies, construction, and even county road maintenance.
Yeah, this is our summer reading program kickoff. We have a summer reading program for children, teens, and adults all summer long, and this is kind of our grand entrance into the summer season. So children, teens, and adults can all track what they read over the summer and win really cool prizes. So we have programs going on for children, teens, and adults every Wednesday. Children's and teen programs start at 1:30, adult programs start at 7 at night. Every Wednesday throughout the entire summer, there's something cool going on at the library. And that's all designed to help bring literacy to the forefront so that kids don't lose some of the skills that they've gained over the school year. They continue to read all summer long. And we want our adults reading too. So everybody gets a part of the action here at the library.
We're going to have programs themed around building a better world with our community helpers and meeting people like farmers. We'll have a petting farm, or maybe we're going to explore how scientists work on making jetpacks. We're going to have a community drum circle to finally kick off the ending of summer reading, where we'll all sit around outside and big community of music making. We're going to have a circus troupe out, so all sorts of fun things for all ages, different levels of skill and interaction and fun with the family.
Teens who are in 5th grade and up can join us for weekly programs like a gardening class where you can learn how to start your own container garden, how to maybe grow your own food. We have a candy construction challenge where the kids will be able to make 3D creations, like maybe like a train or a building or something out of Twizzlers, Oreos, Twinkies, whatever. And it's a time challenge, and then they can eat their creation that they've made out of pure sugar. We have a Teen Disney night after hours at the end of July. All kinds of really fun things.
For more information on the summer reading program, you can call the Shelby Township Library at 586-739-7414. For Shelby This Week, I'm Arthur Schenk.
Coming up next on Shelby This Week, winning big, we will tell you how some of our favorite local businesses won big awards. We have information on how you can pick up one professional hockey player's new product at your local store. It's all ahead.
They said a bottle was just a bottle. That no one would ever notice me. But I knew I could be more. That one day, I would make people smile.
Hi, I'm Matt Signorello, Lieutenant Inspector with the Shelby Township Fire Prevention Division. I'm here today to discuss escape planning. When it comes to escape planning, it's always wise to plan ahead. If a fire breaks out in your home, you may only have a few seconds to get out safely. Make sure everyone in the home knows where to go. First, make a home escape plan. It can be as simple as a family conversation. Always know at least 2 ways to get out of a room. Teach your children to escape on their own and to practice fire drills as a group. It is a good idea to keep doors closed, especially at night and especially with children. When it comes time to get out of your home, designate a meeting place, typically at the end of the driveway near a mailbox or a tree. If the alarm sounds, get out and stay out. Never go back in for anything. That's what the fire department is for. If the conditions are smoky, get low and go. Call the fire department as soon as you get outside. Implement your plan today and stay safe.
Congratulations to a few of our local businesses. 5 of Shelby Township's businesses were honored at a ceremony at the Packard Proving Grounds. Those that were honored at the ceremony were DiAgostini Companies, Regency at Shelby Township, Park Terrace, Packard Foundation and Proving Grounds, and Triumph Detroit. These businesses have gone above and beyond to create a welcoming and beneficial business climate for the community. Top honors were placed at the Olympiads this year. Students from Utica Community Schools took home first and second place prizes while competing against several other school districts in the state of Michigan. The competition offers students the opportunity to work as a group and problem solve in the areas of social studies, science, and math. The program gives elementary, junior high, and high school levels a chance to show off their skills academically and compete with other children their age. UCS Superintendent Christine Johns said that competing each year in these competitions brings out creativity in the classroom and is a great way for students to collaborate and learn valuable job skills. Macomb Community College hosted the competition this year, and roughly 80 schools showed up to participate. Changes could be coming to the pension system for Michigan teachers if the bill is passed by the Senate. Representative Peter Lucido introduced the proposal. This proposed bill would change the Michigan public school employees' retirement system. Pensions will be cut from teachers and a 401k plan will be instated.
As families shrink, classrooms shrink, teacher shrink, and if you have all of these retired teachers that are there, that the new teachers have to keep working to fund those old that have taken their pensions already or are ready to retire, we have a losing proposition. With all the dialogue in the 2.5 years that I've been up in Lansing and looking at this critical issue of the largest debt that the state has taken on, I think it's time that we change the way we do business and stop the bleeding.
There has been some backlash since this bill has come to light. Teachers have stated that they do not support this change. There are people who fear that this will decrease the number of teachers in the state.
No one lost anything. We stop the bleeding. We go ahead and have to pay off this old debt. And on top of it, those that are currently working are going to get a 4% bump. So they haven't talked about giving that money back up. And on top of it, moving forward, anybody that wants to be a teacher still can. More importantly, we need great teachers, and I hope that they realize that if they have a passion for teaching and love their profession, then go for it by all means.
The Senate will see the bill in the coming weeks. Still ahead, one Red Wing player creates a product you may want to purchase before your next meal. And we have a tradition that takes place at one local school every year. Stick around for more of Shelby This Week.
Hi residents of Macomb County, I'm your Chief Animal Control Officer, Jeff Randazzo, and I just want to take a moment and talk to you about the Gibraltar Trade Center adoptions. One, we're very thankful to Gibraltar Trade Center for allowing us to do adoptions, and ever since its inaugural grand opening on August 29th, we have adopted out more than 50 animals every Saturday from 10 to 2. So if you are looking for a pet or family member, we'd love for you to come there. Again, it's Saturday 10 to 2. Over at Gibraltar Trade Center in Mount Clemens. And we bring all the animals, the homeless animals, here from Macomb County Animal Control that were picked up in your community. So it's your way of getting involved, and thank you for all your support. We truly are blessed to have you here.
The Red Wings' playoff streak may have come to an end this season, but one player is introducing his longtime tradition right here in Shelby Township. Red Wings defenseman Jonathan Erickson loves playing hockey here in the U.S., but there's one thing he really misses from back home in Sweden: béarnaise sauce.
This was one of the big things I really miss from home. It's a very common thing in Sweden, and it's also flavored in Sweden. Now we're just starting with the original here and see if the Americans will like it. But it's something I really missed and I wanted to bring over for a few years, and now it's really happening. So it's fun like that.
Fans and foodies alike came to Vincent Joe's in Shelby Township to meet and snag an autograph from Erickson and give his sauce a try.
I use this for everything. I use it with chicken, all kinds of meats, vegetables, all kinds of vegetables, like with the roasted or raw, or use it with potatoes, rice, and I love dipping it in with my pizza.
Vincent Joe's paired his sauce with steak and broccoli, but if you're like him, you'll put that sauce on anything and it would taste good.
People doesn't know what it is, so this is my way of trying to kind of get it out there and show people what it is, and trying to get them over here to the stand and let them try it out, so see what it's all about.
Erickson's béarnaise has a hot chipotle and a garlic flavor that will be coming to the U.S. soon. Now that the weather is warmer, it is the perfect time to stop by the Shelby Township Farmers Market. Every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., the outdoor market will have all of your fresh and farm food needs. Located at the Packard Proving Grounds, vendors will have fruit, vegetables, bakery items, honey, and much more. From now until October 14th, you can stop by and pick up your favorite fresh food items. All of the proceeds go towards restoration of the Packard Proving Grounds. Flowers are in full bloom around the area, and that means the Shelby Township Gardeners Club is out and about making the scenery beautiful.
And this is what Shelby Gardeners Club have created. Why? For the community. We want to educate the community on plants and how therapeutic they are and how beautiful it is for our community to have a place.
Events are hosted throughout the summer months, and there is plenty to get involved with. Whether you are an expert gardener or just starting out, the Garden Club has a spot for you. The Shelby Gardeners Club has been a part of the township since 1971, and they are always looking for new members. If you are interested in getting involved, contact Chris Jump at 586-739-7848. Summer is filled with great community events all over the township. Saturday, June 25th, the log cabin located at the Burgess Shadbush Nature Center will open up their doors and welcome people from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Visitors will be able to tour the cabin and learn about early settlers. The cabin is filled with old artifacts, and those will be on display during the event. This is a free event and is open to the public. And that does it for this edition of Shelby This Week. You can watch us online all the time on our Facebook page. Just search ShelbyTV. We will leave you now with a tradition of last day activities for one local junior high school. Thanks for watching.